Hi, it's Jehovah's Laws. Jehovah! Well, ready for another commandment challenge? I challenge the entire world to recite me in the Ten Commandments. Why? I'll tell you why. Because blessed are they that doeth his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter into the gates into the city, for without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and adulterers, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. It's a lie to say we know him, and not know his commandments. That's why 1 John chapter 2 verse 4 says, He who saith I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So are we lying? So if I walk into church, one of God's holy bodies, then you're going to know his holy words, right? No, you're not. No. There was only one person that knew his commandments, and that was Jesus, the real Son of God. He was the only one who was worthy to be called Savior. And he will save his people from their sins. Right? So do you think Jesus knew his Father's commandments? Of course he did. Didn't he say, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall pass from the law? One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Do you know what all be fulfilled means? It means that they're all complete. Now how are you going to complete them if you don't have them? If you drive down the road with a 3-wheel, 4-wheel car, they're going to think you're crazy. If Moses walked down the mountain with only one tablet, I said, "Oy vey, I gotta go all the way back up." They're gonna think he's crazy and absent-minded. That's why you need a full set in your head, so you don't have to go all the way back up. Because then God's anger will be kindled. Why are you so irresponsible? And the earth is shaking. And no, not again. What are we going to say for ourselves when we go before him? I forgot. And then the shaking gets worse. What do you mean you forgot? So that we avoid that, let's just learn them now, so we can say them when we get there. Because he's certainly going to ask for them, don't you think? If heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, wrote those words, and the God of it, then he wants to hear that you have a good copy of it in your head. How are we going to do that if all we know are 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, onions, pickles on a sesame seed bun? Or how many football players won the Nationals? You know, the playoffs. Or, come on, people. You're not being realistic. Okay? It's not hard. They are not grievous. They are not grievous. Listen to the light-faced guy. He's getting angry because you won't listen. That's why Jesus said, they've gone away backwards, this backward people. You know, backwards. Come on, stop backsliding. The name of that dance was the backslide. Before he changed it to moonwalk. Well, anyway, well, he was a great dancer. I'm talking commandments here. I'm not talking about dancing. You can't dance your way in heaven. You have to do good works to get in heaven. You have to be what you say you are. Be all you can be for God, not for the world. If you're all that you can be for the Marines and go out and shoot the shit out of people, then God's going to kill the shit out of you Judgment Day. Because he told you, thou shalt not kill. So if you kill the shit out of people, God's going to kill the shit out of you too. And that'll be a reward for killing the shit out of people. And lifting yourselves up for killing them. And giving yourselves hero medals for killing them. You should get no medal for killing. What you should get is death. That's what the wages of sin brings. Sin is defined as transgressing the laws. Right? So if you're breaking one, you're transgressing that law and making that law to have none effect. So what are God's laws? They're found in Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 to 26. Page 111. King James Version Bible. I recommend a King James. Because when one Bible in Revelation is talking about keeping your robes clean, the other one is talking about keeping his commandments. That's a totally different thing, a robe and a commandment. How dare they change them that much? But they did. The New American Standard. Blessed are they that do his commandments, in Revelation 22, verse 14. And in the American Standard, blessed are they that keepeth their robes clean. Now how the hell are they going to know that that means the commandments? You know, if I were you people, I'd be more careful about what words are translated. Just read the few paragraphs in the last page of Revelation. Find out what happens to those who omit one word or add one word. See what God will do to those people. And that's a good reason why you shouldn't follow that guy. But you don't have to take my word for it. Oh, I just know the entire page of the commandments, that's all. That's all. Just some bright-faced clown making dark places light. That is what that is, isn't it? Whoop. Making darkness light. And crooked things straight. Because I hate crooked things.